Namaste everyone, welcome to the first fashion video for men in English. So this is something new, we are doing it for the first time. If you guys like it, let me know, write it down in the comments. And today we'll begin with the 3 most common mistakes I see men making when it comes to wearing t-shirts. Alright, so guys, since this is the first style video, I just want to make one thing clear. Whatever I say, this is based out of my own personal experience and my own studies when it comes to style from a men's point of view. So this is my sense of style, a bit more formal, a bit more masculine and a bit more mature. So the first and biggest mistake which men make is wearing round neck t-shirts. And they suck. Why? Because round neck t-shirts are worn by kids, alright? They are childish. They show that you're immature, alright? And this is not an absolute rule, like I'm not saying never ever wear round neck t-shirts, but when you're out and when you're out socializing or when you're going to any kind of an event, be it formal or even if it's just getting a drink at a bar, don't be the same 30-year-old guy who's wearing t-shirts which even 5-year-old kids wear. Now the problem with round neck t-shirts is that most of them are sporty, as well as most of them are just too plain and simple, and you can't really diversify them much unless you're going only for street style or you're one of those hippie kind of people, which is fine. But if you're going for that, that's all you're kind of limited to. You can't really style a round neck t-shirt in many different ways. The sense of style that I advocate is something which is a bit more formal, a bit more on the classy and mature side. So instead of that, what I want you to do is start wearing polo t-shirts. Alright, there are times when you can wear round neck t-shirts, such as in the gym and stuff, when you want to be comfortable, you don't want something around your collar, and you wear round neck t-shirts such as when you're sleeping or even undershirts and stuff like that. That is fine. Or even sometimes when you're just lounging somewhere and you just don't like it's not really somewhere where you need to look smart. In those kind of situations you can wear round neck t-shirts, but where I don't want you to wear them is when you're heading out, when you're going to some formal place, when you're heading out for a lunch or any of those occasions. We can talk about all those kind of outfits in some other video, but for today, start wearing polo t-shirts. They make you look more masculine, more mature. Your dressing sense immediately gets an upgrade by wearing a polo shirt. The collar adds the small touch of a formal look and is just plain classy. Second, and the next biggest mistake which I see guys making, for those who are already wearing polo t-shirts or now that you're going to do it, is that they don't tuck it in. Alright, and the thing is, wearing a polo t-shirt, when you're wearing it with chinos or formal trousers or something, which I'll show you how it's done, what people do is that many times they don't tuck it in, and when they don't tuck it in, again it looks very shabby, and in my opinion it's not really classy or formal. And that's again the sense of style which I'm advocating, a little bit on the mature masculine side. So try to always tuck it in and wear a decent belt which goes along with whatever bottom you're wearing. Alright, now the exceptions to tucking it in are when, for example, the t-shirt you're wearing is a v-neck, alright, and you're wearing it with something like jeans, or even if you're wearing a polo but you're wearing it with very skinny jeans, the ones which have a lot of extra folds on the bottom and they're sticking to your calves. Because when you're wearing such a casual outfit and you're pairing it with something like sneakers, then you do not really need to tuck in the shirt, because that will just look stupid. Alright, but most of the times you'll be wearing lace-up shoes or you'll be wearing loafers or some nice chinos along with that polo t-shirt, and that's when I want you to tuck it in. So tucking your t-shirt in is basically another smart little upgrade, but again starts setting you apart from the crowd, because most guys you would see just let their t-shirt hang outside. And also guys, while we're talking about polo t-shirts and tucking them in, there are a bunch of different ways you can style them, from formal dinner occasions to just relaxing somewhere at a lunch or getting a drink. So if you guys want to see me put on various outfits and give you examples of how you can dress up, let me know, I'll make those kind of videos too. Third mistake, don't fucking get carried away with your round neck t-shirts or your polo t-shirts. Don't go for prints, go for something like patterns, or go for something simple such as this brand logo which is already there. Alright, the biggest mistake I see men making with the round neck t-shirts is that they go for those with, like, I'm not going to take any brand names here, but the ones which have rock bands printed on them, some gothic print on them, or some football team, or like they wear jerseys, football jerseys and stuff like that. Now that is fine if you're going for a match and you're supporting your team, but please don't wear a t-shirt which is, let's say, a particular football team and you're wearing it when you're out for a drink with a girl, for example. If you're out with your guys or something, fuck it, do whatever you want. But again, over there also, what if you see a nice girl, or what if you just want to stand apart from the crowd and you want to have a more mature masculine look, then it's best to avoid these kind of t-shirts. So avoid the prints, avoid the gaudy patterns. I don't really have any of those cheap ass gaudy t-shirts, so I can't really put one on and show you guys. But what I'm going to show you is a couple of different t-shirts which have slightly different patterns, such as, you know, these very faded out checks, or these checks which are actually embedded into the fabric and you can't really see them, but they give a very nice texture to the t-shirt. Or such as this pink particular polo t-shirt which I have, which has these multicolored polka dots, and they are so subtle, but it really makes that t-shirt stand out, and it makes the pink kind of pop a little more. All right, so experiment with stuff like that. If you are somebody who's new to buying polo t-shirts and wearing them, then what I suggest is starting out with some basic colors such as navy or gray. All right, and what they'll allow you to do is to match it up with any outfit. If you got a navy or a gray polo, it will work in the daytime, it will work at night time, it will work with jeans, it will work with all color chinos, it will work with formal trousers also. This is my sense of style. You're free to try it out and see how it works out for you. And if you like it or you don't like it, or you have any suggestions, make sure you leave them in the comments down below. So guys, if you like this first men's fashion video that I've done, make sure that you click on that subscribe button, because there's another exciting video coming up for you guys, all right, in this particular space. And we'll be coming out with a lot more of men's lifestyle content, along with all the self-improvement content that we do and all the other exciting shit that's in my head. So make sure that you click on that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys soon.